doing stand-up, I wanted to talk about some issues that are important to me. Someone, I don't know who, has been masturbating on my roommate's bed. At first, I thought it was him, because when I brought it up to him, he didn't seem to care that much. I was like, Aidan, someone's been masturbating on your bed. And he was like, probably, I have a very comfortable bed. And it didn't help his case. But it's not him, because he was gone last weekend. And when I woke up and I looked at his bed, it was like someone poured a puddle of Elmer's glue all over his bed sheets. So now I'm like genuinely concerned. Is someone breaking into my room, masturbating on my friend's bed, and leaving? Probably not. Doesn't seem very likely. It's like one of those Netflix true crime documentaries, except instead of an entire family getting brutally murdered, there's a weird stain on my roommate's bed. All my friends have recently been downloading Tinder, and I kept seeing ads for this, and I was like, what a great way for the socially challenged to have sex with each other. So anyways, I'm on Tinder, right? And I was getting no matches, and I was like, oh, it's because I didn't buy premium. And then I bought premium. Premium is not the issue. On Tinder, you can put down a bunch of your interests. And the most popular interest on all of Tinder is ice cream. A lot of people are interested in ice cream. How are you interested in ice cream? Have you never tried ice cream? Personally, I would consider ice cream to be more of a passion of mine. I tend to ice cream in my free time. Some of the interests just suck though. Like the other day, I matched with this girl, and her top interest was world peace. I was like, no way. Me too. So anyways, I messaged her. I was like, hey, I was going to swipe left, but how could I pass up someone interested in world peace? Things don't work out between us. And I don't know why people match with me sometimes, because a lot of the times they're just not interested. Like the other day, I matched with this girl, and I had no idea what to say to her. And I was like, are you interested in ice cream? And then she blocked me. Which is fine. Her top interest was terrorism. I've had success since then though, fret not. The other day I went on my first ever Tinder date. And if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was fucking nervous. I haven't been on a lot of dates recently, and I was freaking out. And I see her, and she's beautiful. And I'm trying to play it cool. I'm like, hi, my name's Aidan. She goes, you're not 6'2". And you look nothing like your photos. You're not even Hispanic. Which in my opinion is an awful way to talk to your lover. One of my Tinder interests is reading. I read this book recently called On Writing by Stephen King, where Stephen King talks about writing to what you can relate to. And he does this a lot, actually. For example, he has this book called The Shining. It's about a guy who writes books, and he loves drinking, and he hates his wife. And one day, she keeps bothering him, and so he tries to kill her. And it became his most successful book. So I've started writing my own book. I call it An Exploration of Desperate Solitude. It's about a college kid who really wants to masturbate. But here's the kicker. His roommate won't leave the dorm. So first what our young hero does is he goes into his friend's room, but something about the lighting and the atmosphere, it doesn't really do it for him. So then he downloads Tinder. He fucking hates Tinder. He does not like Tinder. So the last thing he does, it's a little bit of a stretch, but he decides to start anonymously calling his roommate. And he does this. He picks up the phone. Aidan, this is the police. I'm going to need you to leave your room this entire weekend. And Aidan buys it. And so our hero is left alone. And so he celebrates by masturbating all over his roommate's bed. Alright, that was my first stand-up. Thank you guys so much.